What is up, guys? Right now, we are going to go in for back strength day. But, thought I'd sit here and talk for a little bit, given it's raining and most of the parking spots are full, so might as well wait for, a little bit. But right now, it's 12 p.m. I've eaten a little bit, and I'm trying to get better at eating, especially given this, like, the calories that I'm getting, like, daily isn't the maximum that I'm gonna be getting like throughout the bulk. Like it's gonna get a lot more wild. But I'm not cranking it up yet because my appetite has significantly dropped. I think it started dropping around like day 60, but like it it's just not there anymore. It got cut in half. So even meal timing, it's not working as efficiently as it was. So I'm trying to eat more calorie dense foods. So we're just seeing how that works. Also, bloating is a big problem right now, and there's a couple other ones. But besides that, weights moving. The scale's not moving yet. When I woke up, I was like 192. I've been a lot more in my head recently, asking myself if I can really like do this shit. And it's not wondering if I have like enough willpower or whatever. It's wondering if I give it my all, how far I can really take it. More so like, can I go past NPC, the NPC stage and go to like the Olympia stage? I don't know if my genetics have it out for me, but no, no way to be able to tell unless you try. But if I spend all this time chasing this, then I could have spent it chasing something else. I could have tried powerlifting or being a super athlete. Like looking good, being able to produce good amount of speed, but also force, strength, and whatever. I could be like a super hybrid athlete, but I'm pursuing this instead. I wish that I could like run a simulation, like two simulations, seeing which outcome I like the best, but we only get one life, and I think that this is the route that fits me best for right now. Because I kind of have a fear that if I go the other route, I become more like a D1 athlete. Like I lose my tendons over time and I start like moving like an old person. Like I hear creaks and shit in my joints. And I don't want that. I prefer longevity if I'm going to make it that far. But I don't know, I've just been in my head a lot more than I have been. And that's where I'm at. But aside from that, I just can't imagine what I'm going to look like with 20 more pounds. And that it's not scary to me, but it, it it's intriguing because I've never. This is the heaviest I've been. So with that, the strength's gonna fucking jump, which is gonna be fantastic. But besides that, let's get in there. Let's do this shit. Today we're not gonna be reaching 4 plates, but we're going to be training to make 4 plates a regular thing, because it's not a PR. It's just something that we're making regular. But aside from that, thanks for listening to my little ramble. Let's get the fuck in there. So something that I've noticed, especially when starting to warm up for deadlifts, when I'm doing just the bar, my movement feels a lot more awkward and a lot more like an RDL, just because I don't have plates there to hit the ground for me and like tell me like when to stop. So this is just gonna be like a little more awkward than if I would have just warmed up with a couple of plates. But let's try to fight in the groove, lock the fuck in. Let's start. Lock in. Let's do shit. Alright, so for the earlier sets, I'm gonna have 60 to 90 seconds of rest. I'm gonna be starting with one plate, 5 reps, lock the fuck in. Let's do shit. Alright, so lock in. We're starting a lot faster than we do regularly. Usually we'd start with 185 pounds, but we're moving right into 225 for 3. Lock in, let's do shit. Alright, so right now I'm going to be doing 275 pounds for 3. After this, I'm going to keep the weight on the floor. I'm not going to be bringing it up to here, but I'm doing it raw. Yeah, that's really about it. Lock the fuck in, let's do shit. Alright, so this is it for our warm-up sets. After this, we're going to be moving on to our working sets. This is 315 pounds. Lock the fuck in. We're only doing it for 1. Let's do shit. Oh, this is raw. Alright, we lock in. This is our first working set, 365 pounds. Lock the fuck in. We're doing it for 3 reps. Let's do shit. This is now 385 pounds. Lock in, 2 to 3 reps, see what we can move. Alright, so we're not progressing to 4 plates. We're not trying to. This is 395 pounds. We're only doing 1. And the reason for that is actually because you think about a significant amount of weight. You know, you think 4 plates is a significant amount of weight. And yeah, sure, it is. It is for the average person. But if you keep training like the average person, you're not going to become something else. You think that these high elite power lifters and bodybuilders that lift like a fuck ton, you think they think that that is a significant amount of weight? They're chasing the weight above the next cap that they are on. So right now, my cap is like the most amount of weight that I can probably lift is 405 for 1. I'm not chasing 405 actively. I'm demolishing 3 plates so I can foresee myself in the future demolishing 5 plates. 405 isn't a number that I put in high value in terms of my ego. But, you know, you do you. I'm not gonna tell you how to fucking do your whatever you do, you know? I'm just showing you what I do. But, lock the fuck in. Let's see what we got. Alright, so our last and final set is going to be for 365 pounds, fully strapped up. We've been strapped up after 315 pounds. Like after that, we started putting shit on. But right now, we're finishing off with 2 more reps, and that's it for deadlifting. After this, we're probably gonna move on to either rows or, you know, just the vertical fucking pull. But besides that, lock the fuck in. Let's find our groove. All right, so lock the fuck in. Right now we're gonna be starting with 3 plates on both sides. No straps to let the fatigue catch up. But lock the fuck in, 8 to 6 reps. Right now our back's feeling pretty all right. I mean, you know, it is what it is. It's warm, it's pumped, but it's not like it's not hypertrophy day pumped, and there's a difference because of the volume and the amount of intensity. But right now, instead of 2 plates, we usually do with hypertrophy, we're jumping to 3. Lock the fuck in, sush it. All right, so lock in. We're using that same 6 to 8 rep range, but this time it's gonna be 3 plates and a 10 on each side. So lock the fuck in. Let's do this shit and fill it out. Actually, I'm actually kind of like liking the feeling. I went to raise my elbows for whatever reason. I think I was stretching, or I kind of forgot. But I actually felt my Latin gauge, and I don't do that like just randomly. So I'm feeling it. So that means I'm feeling it. It's getting activation, which is good. Lock the fuck in, sush it. All right, so now we start using straps. We're going 3 plates, 25 on both sides. Lock the fuck in. Do shit, slow and controlled. After this, we're probably gonna move on to a vertical pull or rear delts. Do shit. All right, so lock the fuck in. Right now, we're going to be using 185 pounds. We're going to be doing 12 to 10 reps. Lock the fuck in. So shit. All right, so small update. My lats are feeling fucking fantastic. My back's feeling just beautiful right now. But we're staying at 180 pounds, and we're doing pretty much 10 to 8 reps. Like the fucking do shit. So now we move on to 200 pounds. This is the highest we're gonna go for vertical pulls today, but we're going for 6 to 8 reps. Like the fucking do shit. All right, so now we're moving on to our last set. A little rushed, but you know, kind of feel a little bored here. We're going for 200 pounds, still 6 to 8 reps, so pretty much the exact same thing we did last set, but lock the fuck in. Let's full throttle and do this shit. After this, probably either rear delts or biceps. Alright, so today's been pretty good. Really been active, really been able to, push as much as I can or have been. Alright, so now we're going to be starting with rear delts on the pec deck. We're going to be starting with 70 pounds, 15 reps, lock the fuck in, do shit. All right, so now on the second set, we start with 90 pounds, still 15 reps, lock in, let's do shit. Alright, so lock the fuck in. Right now we're gonna be starting with 40 pounds, 6 to 8 reps. Yeah, I mean we're just doing 2 sets of biceps, so let's just do this shit and get out of here. It's our cardio. Alright, so pretty much immediately afterwards, we're going back for more, still 6 to 8 reps, lock the fuck in. Let's finish it off strong. So that concludes today. That's it. All we got. Now the rest of the challenge is eating. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Recovery, and then what we got for tomorrow. Lock the fuck in. Let's get to it. Sooner we go to sleep, sooner we wake up tomorrow, sooner we work out and hit legs. But tomorrow's gonna be more for hypertrophy again. Just because we hit just because we hit deadlifts means we're not going to hit squats tomorrow, making it more of a hypertrophy focused day. And since I fucked up like it was 2 weeks ago. No, I fucked up last week. Last rotation. But that means, after this, it's pretty much just normal. But lock the fuck in. Tomorrow, hypertrophy. And yeah, if you liked the video, please just hit that like, hit that notification bell, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.